What's going on, Internet people? Leonard Bass here, stealing Roland's hosting duties from In the Hot Seat for just a moment. We just got done filming the tiebreaker round between ourselves and Cult Moo. We still don't know how that worked out. We had all this extra Guinness, and we had all this extra Jaeger, and we had this big bottle of Tabasco sauce, and we had a bunch of shot glasses, so I figured, why not do something else? So what we're going to do is a double Boilermaker. We're going to put this here Guinness in this here glass, and then we're going to take this here shot full of Tabasco sauce, and we're going to fill these shot glasses up with Jaeger. We're going to drop both of those MFers into this glass, and we're going to chug it down. Now, this isn't a specific challenge to anyone, certainly not to the Cult Moo people, because I remember they weren't so happy with our first surprise challenge.
Fair enough.
But, if you guys decide you want to take a shot at the champs, not just Cult Moo, anybody, feel free to match us, and if you want to one-up us, use a spicier hot sauce. I just love Tabasco sauce.
By that same token, we're not encouraging anyone to do this. If you try this and you get in trouble, remember it's your own fault. We cannot be held responsible. We're just doing this to record our times, and if you happen to do it faster than us and post it as a response, we can't stop you.
We have all this extra Guinness.
We do.
And all this extra Jaeger.
We poured the Tabasco first because you know how it is with the Tabasco bottle. It takes forever to get it out of the damn thing, but this we can pour on the fly.
Not for Roland, he knows how to milk a cow.
I can milk a cow like you wouldn't believe. I grew up on a farm full of... That's a little
dicks.
Short. Dick farm.
Dick farm.
It's out there every
Some people
day,
will call that a dairy.
raking up the horse. Alright, pop this sucker. Holy good bro.
I know, right?
What the fuck? Apparently the guy at the liquor store was playing hopscotch with these things before.
I mean, I'm not super familiar with Guinness. Is this the way it's supposed to work? Like,
well, it's got that little gas bubble in there, like literally a bubble full of gas that gets ruptured. I don't know. Guinness, it's thick and... Is there gonna be room in this shit for two of these?
I don't know, we'll see.
Well, we'll find out.
Jaeger bombs.
I do like watching the bubbles sink, though. Guinness is the only beer that it sinks in. Alright, so, pop that sucker. Which one do you think should go in first?
I think it's up to personal preference.
Alright, so,
Trying to get it so that the bottom of one of them doesn't end up sticky.
fair enough.
Which is funny because they're both going directly into Guinness.
I'm going to drop mine plop first and then give the other one in afterwards so that the Tabasco has a chance to permeate before I drop the
I'm
Jaeger.
going to try to get them both and then start chugging immediately because I'm champion wizard.
Alright, folks. For science.
That's why they call it the Palisades, bro. Woo! Yeah, there's not exactly enough room in those glasses for all those things.
Not even a little bit.
There's a lot of Guinness on the table and all over my beard.
I beat you.
You did. I was really worried about the amount of Guinness that was pouring out of my glass initially.
Spoiler warning. Use appropriate size glasses. We did not do that.
Yeah, slightly bigger. We got a lot of Guinness on the table.
Oh, wow. My throat is burning. That's just a bad combination. Oh, look at this guy. If you think I'm going to do that with this, you are sadly mistaken. Yes, we get it. Did you just finish the bottle?
Almost. I love Tabasco sauce. I'll leave you a little for your omelet in the morning.
Thank you. Alright, that's our time. We're going to put the time right about here. If you feel like you can beat that, again, don't hold us responsible. We are just entertainers on the internet.
Hot shots.
Wrong show. Speaking of entertaining on the internet.
Oh yeah, I have a podcast that you should probably listen to because I'm hilarious. It's called The Best of No Worlds. You can find it at noworlds.podbean.com or you can find it on iTunes at The Best of No Worlds. My buddy Mike Stanton and I talk about random stuff. Sometimes too random. Sometimes we just talk about the things we watch on the street.
Yeah. That's just the one bad episode. The rest of them overall are pretty...
Bad episode?
It's a bad
Craven,
episode.
flip this f***ing table.
This is... Alright, folks. We're going to wrap this sucker up here.
We need a towel.
Yeah. Cult Moo, if you want to give this a shot, we're not going to stop you. Reckless eating, also not going to stop you. Paul from Deadly Sins, you should try this. Because this isn't that hot and you don't like hot, but I think you should give it a shot. Alright, folks.
It's delicious.
Well, chili head scale is delicious. He doesn't do hot, so he might find this hot. Anyways, exactly. Oh, fuck, that felt good. See you next episode.